This is your Isaac Nelson Designs Deegan Danger Zone.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. And we got to do this because we're not going to have any Deegan Danger Zones to do the rest of the Supercross season.
Because Michael Mosiman's riding the bike.
Michael Mosiman has signed with Star Yamaha.
I want to see where you're going with this before I start talking.
So here's the funny thing. This was going to be my TLR tinfoil hat for the week because it had been rumored last week that Mosiman went out and rode the Star bike, okay? And then on like Steve's Thursday show, he put out, somebody called in and was like, hey, Mosiman signed with Star. And Steve's like, oh, I haven't heard that yet. And then Steve put a tweet out, I guess on Friday, talking about it. Cooksey put a short video out saying that he knows that Mosiman is signed to Star. So Mosiman is signed to Star. And we've all kind of been, the Deegan thing has been floating around here, okay, that he's hurt. It's basically been confirmed that he is hurt. He's some sort of wrist injury. I'm hearing Scalford. I don't know. We'll see. No one's really talking.
Yeah. I also want to point out that today he went and got a fresh-ass tat.
Yeah, I saw that.
On the whole thigh. You ain't putting a knee brace over that fresh tat.
So here's the interesting... Well, it'd be
But they had pictures of him, and he wasn't...
He didn't have anything. Yeah, so that was where I'm a little confused.
So
but
I don't know if he's playing like the Chad Reed social media game thing.
Maybe. Who knows, man? So I'm very... confused, I'll say, but from what I understand,
there ain't been no videos released.
He's missing Supercross, is what I'm hearing with this wrist injury, and Mosiman is the fill-in for him, is what it's going to be. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe he shows up in Detroit. We'll know because I'm going to be there, so we'll know firsthand if he shows up in Detroit. But from what I'm hearing, Deegan is out for Supercross. Absolutely out. He's hurt. He is not going to race Supercross. So... And we're going to stamp this. We're going to put it out. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. So
it won't be the first time.
So here's my problem with this whole situation. This is kind of my rant.
Yes.
But you are the hottest prospect in the sport.
Yes.
You're trying to change the sport.
Yes.
Why is there no transparency?
Yeah. Why haven't we really heard anything?
Why is Brian not coming out? Why is him and Hayden? Why aren't those two sitting in front of a camera breaking it down and being like, hey, this is what happened. We won't be at Detroit. Like, we owe it to you, our fans, on our platform to let you know what's going on. And even if he is hurt and does decide to ride at Detroit, like, it's a heroic story. Like, hey, this dude's a badass. He rode with a hurt wrist, got through the first round. Instead of all this bullshit where people were like, oh, he's going to be a target because he's hurt.
Now,
why not flip the narrative? Why not let us media people, loose media people, talk about how, oh, dude, he came in with a hurt wrist and rode that well. That's badass.
Yeah. Now let's pause for a second though here
it drives
too.
Me nuts, dude. Where's the transparency?
Because so here's the other thing that it's like I don't really know because in Cooksey's video he says that Mosiman's going to ride west. That he's coming out in San Diego. I don't know. I don't understand this at all. I will say that there was a lot of stuff I heard this week of people talking. Because Daniel Blair was on Pulp on Monday night. Did you listen to any of that?
A little bit. No, I haven't finished it yet, but
apparently the Star guys are very aggressive going after people.
Oh yeah, the whole thing where Bobby was like, "I'll get him out of the contract."
Yeah. Well, I've got a contract. You don't got to worry about that. We'll get you out of that.
Yeah.
Apparently they're very aggressive. So I don't really know what's going on. All I know for sure is that Mosiman is signed. Now, like I said, our take on it is that Deegan's hurt. He's missing Supercross, so Mosiman's signed to replace him.
That's sure the way it looks because nobody will tell us what's going on.
Yeah, and hey, if anybody wants to come out, and what I mean by that would be Brian, who's the manager for the 250 side.
No, it's not Coker. Anderson or something. Brad
Hoffman. Brad Hoffman, yeah. If Brad Hoffman, any of the Deegans, anybody wants to come out and tell us that we're idiots and we're wrong, I'm more than happy to listen. But right now, I'm just putting tea leaves together, as Coach Rob would say. And, dude, he's hurt.
Yeah, I mean, if you're... it's I haven't watched a lot of football in my life, but I have lately because of U of M.
Yeah.
It's like J.J. McCarthy, the quarterback, going to the NFL. Preseason injury, and nobody knows until the day of if he's hurt or not. That's absurd.
Well, here's the other thing, too, and this gets back to, like, the East and West thing. Okay. Deegan sells tickets.
100%.
So for him,
So what are they doing? Trying to fuck over the fans and build
I
it
was
all
gonna
up?
say-
Everybody's going to buy tickets, and then they're going to get there, and he's gone?
So like no one really knew. So how many people went to A1 thinking they were going to see Deegan and then he wasn't there? And there's a lot because we've seen it online of people. Where's Deegan? Where's Deegan?
Yeah,
What's
people are
Deegan
still
doing?
watching the Minios feed looking for Deegan.
Dude, yeah. And then now we're going east. So now everyone who half pays attention goes, okay, cool. Deegan's going to be racing east because he's not racing west. And now it's like we're hearing in the background, he's hurt. He might not race. He's not going to race, whatever. So, like, how many people are buying tickets for Detroit to see Deegan ride or any of the other East rounds? And now, is he not going to be there?
Yeah, and then people are like, oh, fuck this sport. We never know what's going on. We're out.
Yeah, because for me, if you want to transcend the sport, per se, I'll rant about transcending the sport here in a sec, too. Like, dude, then become the transparency. Hey, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
No one's going to go for your wrist.
No, nobody.
Or your leg, or your ankle, or anything.
I would honestly respect them more if they came out and just told us what's going on.
100%.
Like, you have the power now to change the landscape of our sport.
100%.
So, I don't know. It's so crazy, like, how he moves the needle. Like, my coworker was telling me his daughter called him at 2 in the morning. I was like, hey, what's going on? And she goes, Hayden Deegan has a girlfriend.
Oh, my God.
But that's crazy, though.
It is.
Right?
It's wild. It is absolutely
and his response
wild.
to that was like, I don't care if Hayden Deegan has a girlfriend. But that's the thing, though, is like, young girls across the country that are fans of the sport, or maybe not even, don't give two shits about dirt bikes, give two shits about Hayden Deegan.
But they'll buy tickets, they'll buy merch, they'll buy
to just-
everything.
To just breathe the same air as the guy.
Yeah.
So,
They're the ones that stand outside that Star truck and scream for him.
Yeah. Speaking of that, did you see in the Lawrence fan zone they had a cutout of Jet acting like he's proposing so girls could pose next to it?
Oh, my God. No.
That's kind of a power move. It's corny. It's corny for us.
Well, did you see the big head guy? The big head Jet?
Yeah, everybody's talking shit about that, but McGrath had one, Mookie had one.
Yeah. I
think it's kind of cool.
So here's the thing, and here's the
Give him some Tech 10s, though. We don't need Tech 7s on the man.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing with that is like, that's it for our Deegan Danger Zone. I'm done talking
Deegan
about it.
Danger Zone is over. The Danger Zone has closed.
We'll see y'all in outdoors. Don't come to our channel until outdoors.
Yeah.